freedom of the press. So now the game actually tells us to go down to Lambeth anyways. And if the game tells us to do so, how are we to... oh my god, I should stop talking. Who are we to oppose that? So now I have the perfect excuse to do what I wanted to do anyways. Namely, exploring a bit of the city to get down here. We are... Where are we actually? Are we still in Whitechapel or have we moved south here? Even no, we are in Southwark. I have to go down. But let's get to the viewpoints first. Hardened leather gauntlets. Sorry. Can we equip something new? I know. Oh, we can. I already improved them. But they look better. The rest we have to craft. More attack on the assassinations is helpful, so I'll go with that. I know now we are very low on money, but I think that's worth it. Weapons. You need to be level 3. Why not? Don't I have skill? I do. And I'd go with lockpicking to hopefully get more loot and resources. And now we have level 3, so now we can actually get to the new cairns. Assassin steps. You suffer significantly reduced damage from falls and make no noise when you land. This is really, really helpful. Throwing knife stuns enemies. And you automatically recover the knives. Great. Stealth that increases by an additional 7. Useful. Leadership 2. Gunslinger. Driver. So, where are we? We are in another train station, of course. Do you see, in a way, how important trains are? I mean, look at that and just compare it to any train station that you know, usually in a quite desolate condition. Here we have the wooden floor, we have the steel or iron, to be precise, and glass constructions for the roof, the lighting. To North Station, to Central Station. And it sounds pretty crowded in here. To Central Station. Looking outside, looking at the weather, I actually want to stay inside. This is so cool. Oh, plate polish. They spend some money on advertising. And we hear the rain. It's really this... I don't want to go out there. It really sounds like cold, disgusting weather. I wanted to look at the posters if there's anything new here. Of course, our knife polish. With 3 star lines. We've seen this in the factory already. Fire wheels. Our food for the 7 ages. Guess without heat, smoke or smell. Gas without smell. It's something that societies did away later with, because it's really, really dangerous if you do have a leak. And you have, or a gas leak to be precise, and the gas doesn't smell. And then you have open fire. I think you only have to count to 2 to see what this can lead to. So now we usually have, if we still have gas, there is an addition to that it actually does smell. It smells usually like rotten eggs, to make people aware that there is a leak and something is problematic. Because if you can't smell it, and gas is used for, you know, these purposes, So, light and fire. This is pretty dangerous. But we have read so far, London burned down several times. One more or less doesn't really matter. Again, the plate polish. I won't buy that. But let's get... Can we actually wait for better weather? That's also something I really like about games of this style, that if you have different weather conditions, and you really have this feeling of this weather, it's this autumn weather which you don't want. It's cold, it's wet, you're soaked, you feel terrible. I like when games really create this kind of immersion. It feels, I don't know, a bit more realistic. Would you want to walk through London with this weather? Without any kind of umbrella? Probably as much as she likes walking. I'll ignore that for now. Also have puddles forming. Are we getting wet? I mean, her hair seems to be withstanding any weather condition. You can't see far. It really feels like, oh, you don't want to be here. Go away. Oh. Where are you going, you idiot?
She ain't that strange.
Come here. Well, it's sad, isn't it? Accidents do happen. How terrible. Level 5 area, skill upgrades suggested. Kill the target using it. Where did I just end up? Oh my. I just wanted to get to the viewpoint. I mean, not that we will see much anyways. Who's that? Templar? Run over the target in a carriage. Okay.
You're asking for it, woman.
Okay.
Why don't we have a little talk?
Does he see me? Come on, come on, come on. One step further. Yes. Oh, you idiot. Oh, shit. Woo. Oh. Okay. That was unintended. Run over him with a carriage. This won't end well. So, where is he walking? This will go wrong terribly. Now, Of course, now I have 20 pedestrians walking here. Okay, let's... Okay, this didn't go too well. Ouch. Ouch! Oh yeah, that worked. I didn't want to get off shit.
She's dropping a shot.
I mean, I somehow managed to kill him, but... Jump, will you? Okay, there we have someone on the carriage. Jesus! How does he say us all the time? Where can we go? Up there. Whew. Okay, that wasn't planned, but it worked, more or less. Where I actually wanted to go is this viewpoint. And I think we have to find a shop here. Do we... Oh, we recover.
Why don't I come over there and teach you a lesson?
Okay. Okay. Yes, a dead body. So sad. So I think we have to find medicine first, in case we get in another completely planned carriage race. Ah, that's what I... yeah. Bit of money. So, refill medicine, boy. Good.
Thanks for your business.
How much is the territory map? 4... Well, here we are. 3,000... No, wait, no.
If you change your mind, you know where to find me.
Okay, so now finally to the viewpoint. Weather is still terrible.
The very best of
Where is it? Over there. Oh, up there. What kind of factory are we looking at anyways here? What does it say? Starrick. And it has the Templar sign. So we are at the heart of the Templars here in the borough. Well, let's climb up there and enjoy the view. Maybe the weather gets a bit better. Let's hope. I think it's not as grey as... Okay, I'm imagining things. It is as grey as before. Let's get up the chimney. And to be honest, people working there, up there, so basically, you know, cleaning or doing some kind of work in terms of restoration. Also people working on wind turbines, doing that up high. This is one of these jobs where it's like, okay, it's great that people can do that. I could never ever do that. Child liberation. Oh my. frankly, we don't see much right now. But at the same time, this also shows us London. So far we had the sunny view and we had clear sky and then a few of these chimneys smoking, and here we see basically with the rain and the fog mixing with the smoke what London then looked like. You can't see far, everything is foggy or misty, nothing is clear. And of course the rain also washes out the particles from the smoke. I mean, what we have is no clear rain, but it basically just makes things worse, as in washing down all that smoke to the ground again. And when we look at that, we see the factories, we see the stereotypical archetypal London. In this bad weather, we have this fitting music. The inscenation of the scenes is really great. And let's see. Oh, I'm constantly pressing the wrong button. Database. I think we have a few more things to read, I guess. Yeah, I ignore the... No. Locations. City of London. The stations. We've seen train stations from the inside now. One was, yeah, Cannon Street Station. The name Cannon Street has nothing to do with a weapon, but is in fact an English corruption of the street's original name, Candlewick Street, or Candlewyth Street, as it was known in the 12th century. Also something, I know I'm deviating historically, typical of English place names is that throughout time they usually have remained relatively stable. Only thing we see is usually these shortenings. I mean, we don't say Worcester or something, but we have Worcester. So we have this shortening over hundreds of years, but usually some stability with where does it come from. The street earned its name from the number of the candle makers and drapers who lived and worked there. Candlewyth, candle, the kindle. Cannon Street Station was built by the South Eastern Railway following an Act of Parliament in 1861, allowing its construction. It opened at the public September 1866. It only took 5 years. Just, you know, Berlin Airport. Well, the station's hotel was built the following year and was designed by E.M. Barry, the son of G.W. Barry, the architect behind the Houses of Parliament. So, you know, some important names for important buildings. The presence of the train station and its proximity to the Thames bolstered Cannon Street as a centre of trade. As the 19th century drew to a close, the area became populated with warehouses and industrial buildings. And we have Waterloo Station. Everyone knows the name Waterloo, and reading about train stations, let's simply continue with that. When the London and South Western Railway first built Waterloo Station in 1848, it was only meant to be a stopover between Southampton and the City of London. That didn't stop Waterloo Station from becoming a high-traffic station, as demand grew, additional platforms were built around the original building, which became known as the Central Station. Each new platform was built with its own entrance and booking office, and was either mislabeled or not labelled at all. Great! Confusion grew further in 1869 when another train station named Waterloo Junction was built across the street. Waterloo Station accommodated passengers both living and dead. How comforting! In response to London's crowded cemeteries, Parliament established the London Necropolis and Mausoleum Company in 1852 to create a new burial ground outside the city and ship the newly deceased from inside the city. So we have trains carrying corpses. The former task was achieved by building a 500-acre cemetery in Surrey, the largest in the world at the time. Also given how huge London was for the time. And the latter by establishing the Necropolis Railway, a private rail line that moved all those corpses directly from Waterloo Station to Surrey. Waterloo was chosen as a departure point because its location by the Thames allowed bodies to be delivered to the station from all over London. So we do have a trading hub for dead bodies. It's like a beautiful fairy tale, isn't it? Who wrote these texts? Sometimes life can be magical. No questions asked. Alright, in Southwark, we have to go there later. which means one more deviation, and then I will already have to end the recording for now, and, you know, create a few new episodes of that, cutting, editing, uploading onto YouTube, which usually takes ages. So, 300 meters. I'm not suspicious at all. You didn't see anything, did you? I mean, we just learned we're close to Waterloo Station. Waterloo Station is used for dead bodies anyways, so... I mean, he could have died somewhere else. That means people would have to carry him further. It was just effective in terms of, you know, routes and trading. That's the police. 200 meters this direction. Can I take a... Tackle a thief? Yeah. Tackle kids, I go for that. I'll go for that.
What have you got there?
Would you please leave me alone? Oh, sorry. Ugh. Shit! Is that karma that I wanted to tackle kills and now I'm desynchronized? Let's call it a weird coincidence, please. Went too smoothly anyways so far. Usually in Assassin's Creed I desynchronize far more often. And again, let's get to the viewpoint so that I have a nice place to finish this recording. As I said before. Oh. I'm not getting distracted easily. But one of my guys over here. So.
What's this all about?
Alright. See you later. And we get money for crowd events. So, of course, you know, this was the only reason for taking this detour, that I get more money for upgrades. So let's get up to the railroad. Wait. Mincing sausage, what? Patent, mincing and sausage machines, coffee mills, knife cleaners, domestic machinery depot. And, of course, we are in the 19th century, so what do we see depicted there on posters? Of course, the woman in the kitchen. So, welcome to 19th century standards, and I wish I could say that up to the 21st century things have changed. But, well, hopeful or wishful thinking. So, there is our goal. Let's not get distracted by these two thugs. I'm not listening to their insults, but running up here, running up that hill. No illusion meant with that, of course. Dolman and Cole. Level 5, oh! Where do I get myself into all the time? Anyways, we'll free the kids the next time. And get up to the viewpoint now. Up there, and I really don't want to look down, because this is far too high for... Oh my god. And yet again, it is a great architectural journey through 19th century London.